Literally, I don't even remember. Couldn't even tell you. Hi guys, and welcome to a very unexpected video. So we're going to be filming two videos today. One, which is a daily vlog, which is what we're sort of filming now. And then the second one, which is what we're going to do and why we're filming a daily vlog, is it's Sunday, it's a lovely day. And we've decided that we're going to go pick up, well, I've decided. Okay, what happened was, I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, and just as you do, because why not, nothing better to do. And Focus ST was up for breaking. And I was like, oh, I wonder what parts he has for sale. And it has the leather, the very rare leather Recaros. And anyone who has an ST170 will know that they come with just like normal seats. They don't come with ST seats. The only seats they do sort of come with, which I think is an optional extra, are the leather Recaros. So what we're going to do is we're going to I say day trip. It's about a 60-mile trip, so it's about an hour and a half I think there, because it's all back roads. It's not the nicest roads on the way there or back. So it's about an hour and a half trip, and we thought we'll just do a little daily vlog. So what we're going to do, we'll rattle through some questions and just chat basically, have a little sing-song and go from there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into this.
I'm Jade. Hi.
Oh yeah, this is Jade. Yeah, so Jade's coming, and we have got Zara in the back, but you can't see her because we haven't got Zara cam, so here's what it is.
When she's older.
Yeah, and we will be doing another video, which will probably come out in a couple of days, which is collecting the Recaros. But yeah.
Jake's taking us down the fast route, which is not the fast route.
Yeah.
The bumpy route.
It's a classic like Google Maps where it takes you the very direct route, which you can't really see, but it's the bumpiest, potholiest road I've ever seen.
I'll take a little video of my phone and you can see it.
Yeah, technically this is a 60-mile-an-hour road and we're going 20.
Oh, you can see by my weight.
Oh.
I'm literally like...
Oh, and there's just so many
potholes.
Oh my god.
Ooh. I have a question. Where did you get your headlights?
So, I got my headlights from a company called Energized Customs, which sounds like they were custom made, but they weren't. That's just what the company's called. So yeah, Energized Customs, they're based in the UK, and I think they were originally £260, I think, if you're wondering how much they are. You can get them off of, I think, Dectane, which is a German website, which a lot of people buy their parts for, set lounge, etc. But the issue, that is very nice.
They got Wally.
Wally? What?
Yeah, they had a Wally.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they had. They
What, is it
made
like
it
a letterbox or
themselves.
something?
I don't
There's a
know.
dog there.
Go slow, go slow, go slow.
Oh, go fast, go fast, go fast.
Is it chasing?
It is.
Oh my god.
And stop, there we go.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
That's a protective dog.
Wow, I just had to outrun a dog. Yeah, so they're £260 from Energized Customs. The Dectane do sell them, but the issue with Dectane is they're for left-hand drive cars, so your beam pattern faces the wrong way. So yeah, if you do want my headlights, or you want to know where I got them from Energized Customs, although when I bought them, / I got them for my birthday, they were the last set, and I don't know if they've remade any more. So yeah, but that's where I got them from and how much they cost.
What's the next thing you're going to do with the car?
So with the lay-on, the next thing I want to do, the issue is there's a couple of things I need to do. Modification-wise, I'd like to get the linear front grille, which is the honeycomb with the badge built into it. I'd love to get that, but the issue is it's like £160 for a genuine one.
You've been saying about that for
yeah, that is
3 years.
Yeah, but it is the next thing I'd want to do. Okay, so the next mod to this car that I will do, yeah, I guess it is the grille. I mean, I was trying to think what else I want to do. Like, I like the Cupra diamond stitch seats, like the leather diamond stitch. I think they look awesome. They have like the Cupra backs. They look really good, but they're just as expensive and just as sort of rare to come by. So yeah, I'd probably say the front grille.
I was going to say what about the Focus, but you're literally about to do it.
Yeah, and for the Focus, it probably would have been like paint the wheels or something like that. But turns out it's picking up a set of Recaros. Yeah. So yeah, picking up a set of Recaro front seats for the Focus.
Okay, so what, would it be the wheels after the...
Yeah, I'd like to paint the wheels. I think either painting the wheels or adding like WRC stickers, like the ones on the windows and stuff like that would be really cool.
Yeah, because then you won't overwrap them.
No, exactly. And tint the windows and like a front windscreen as well, like a blue front windscreen or something, that'd be cool.
Any thoughts on doing some track days?
I'd actually love to. the main issues I've got with the car at the moment is I probably need a set of new tyres. These are fine, and they're Bridgestone Potenters, so they're very good tyres, but they're sort of on their way to the end of their life. They're not close, but they're probably about 3/4, maybe half to 3/4 worn, which means a set of tyres would really be needed, but also I need a set of discs and pads. So to justify going to a track day, I'd have to basically rehaul disc and pads and set of tyres, which is then like £500 to £600. That's the issue. But when eventually they just wear out anyway, so I'll have to buy new ones, that's when I'll probably just go on a track day then, because the brakes and the tyres will just be ready to go. But that's the only reason I haven't been on one recently. I would love to go. I think it would be a right laugh and it'd be really good fun. But yeah, so I would love to go on a track day, but the car needs discs and pads and a set of tyres beforehand, really. Or if I was being a bit more proactive, it just needs a set of front discs and pads. Wow, that house was incredible.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so if I was being less fussy, I'd say you just need a set of discs and pads, which I guess is like £300. So in £300 time, whenever I get round to doing that, I'll go on a track day.
Yeah, I think I would want to do one. I think I would probably do the just driving
parade lap.
Parade lap, that's the one. I was going to say carnival lap, but I was like, no, it's something along those lines. But yeah, I would do the parade lap just to go on the track until I get like more comfortable with, like, you know.
Yeah, you need to go. You have to drive a car quite quickly.
Yeah.
Or at least like be in the car with me on a track day, and then you go on a track day, and and either follow me or like be a passenger, just so you know, what it's all about. How just get you a bit more comfortable. You don't even have to drive fast. You just got to get used to what happens on a track day. You know, like cars will fly past you. It doesn't matter what you're in. There's always a faster car.
Yeah.
So it's just understanding what you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to go, as well as learning apex. You know, that person just drove through this like it was nothing.
It's because they're in a Porsche and they don't care.
Yeah, literally.
Do you recommend a GoPro to film your car? I'm thinking of doing that with mine. I think it depends on what you're filming, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like for example, right now I'm filming on my iPhone 11, and I also have my Canon camera, which I normally put there for the front filming. And my iPhone is perfectly good, and I don't know. My issue with GoPros is there's so many. I don't know what each one does or why one's better than the next one. And also like how much they are. Like they're not actually, you can get a reasonable GoPro I think for like £100, so they're not expensive. But if you want a really good GoPro, they're like £300, £400. So it's finding exactly what GoPro you would need for what you're filming. And the main reason why I haven't got one is because I wouldn't know what that is.
I think you would, for your content, some of it anyway, I think you need like a couple.
Yeah, well,
like you have one in here, one outside, because you can actually put them outside on your car as well.
Yeah, you get like car mounts and stuff, where people get like exhaust clips and stuff like that. So GoPros, I think, are really good and can be used really well and make the footage look really good. Like you can get one on the exhaust, one on the side of the car to look forwards, and one in the middle, and then have your phone over there or have a camera over there. So I think GoPros, yes, I would recommend definitely get one. Like, I would have one if I could basically afford one or know which one I would need to get. So I would recommend getting a GoPro. But yeah, it just depends on what you're doing. Like a lot of people use them at track days because they can mount them on their helmets and stuff like that. So I guess it depends what you're filming. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Obviously, due to Jade's car dying, me driving it and the cam belt snapping.
I was going to say, who killed it?
Yeah, I mean technically I did, but the cam belt. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned this in the video yet, I actually looked at the original post on Facebook when we bought the car originally from Cornwall somewhere, from a garage, and it did say in the original post, so I screenshotted it just by pure chance, and it said cam belt recently done.
I think they're lying.
I mean, there must have been, because I couldn't find a receipt of it.
How long do they normally last when done?
It depends.
I don't drive bad, by the way, so it wasn't.
It's nothing to do with how you drive, to be fair. It's all to do with mileage normally. Like they say, we change it between either 60 and 80,000 or 70 and 90,000.
Can you remember what it was on when I got it?
Or 5 to 7 years, or 8 to 10 years, basically. Your car was on 144,000, which means it would have had one between probably roughly 70 and 90,000, and then would need another one between 140 and 180,000 depending on when it was done. If it was done at the latter, it would be done at the latter. If it was done earlier. So it's hard to know, but that's why when it said it had been done, I'd assume it would have been done at 70 and then done at 140, so it had only recently been done. Which is why it was such a surprise when it snapped. But due to the snapping of Jade's Campbell, she is buying a new car.
Yes.
Are you going to announce what it is? Or?
No.
Okay, so Jade's getting a new car. You won't know what it is, but it won't be in March. I think you'll probably be getting it in April.
Yeah, I would say right around the end of April, maybe May.
So that'd be quite cool. So there'll be a new car, to film footage on and modify.
And there'll be a lot of footage on it because I'm going to be able to do a lot of stuff to it straight away.
Yeah, so there's going to be like loads of content on Jade's car. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
I think some people as well, I think it's going to be a, not really controversial I guess, but because of what I'm doing to the car.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is, but it's going to, we drove down here
a
little while ago.
I'm sure I'm going left. Jade is a sat nav is horrendous until I pull up to the junction and I'm like, where am I going? Left. Oh, thanks. Like no warning, just you're left. Like I said, left and pointed right. But anyway.
Because of what I'm doing to the car. Like some people might be like, why are you doing that? Because it's not that.
Yeah.
But it's what I wanted, but it's a better version, so I'm making it look how I want. But
yeah, basically, you wanted one car, but that car was very unreliable. So we're getting a different car, but making it look like the unreliable car in a way.
Yeah. I think I might do some videos myself on it.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see my way of doing
like behind
videos.
the scenes.
Yeah, you'll do
different
like the
editing
main
style.
thing. Yeah. I have done YouTube in the past, and I do have a YouTube channel, but I haven't posted on it for.
There's a roundabout. It is probably about an hour since we last spoke to you, and as you can see, we have said Recaro Seats. So there'll be a video coming out soon on how to install them, or how I'm going to install them, or fitting them. And we'll be able to actually enjoy some lovely Recaro ST170 seats. So that'll be really cool.
So sitting on boxes.
Super nice guy. He was breaking the whole car, and he's just super nice, offering me bits and bobs, like really cheap, and just genuine nice guy. Like the whole thing was lovely, just super nice, just lovely guy, just really nice. We're now on our way back. I am low on fuel, so hopefully we find a fuel station reasonably soon.
Jesus, you're very low.
Yeah. Well, we went there one way. I can't remember the name of the road, and we're going back the scenic route basically, which I actually think is a bit of a nicer road all the way back.
A back road onto the
motorway link road. Yeah, it was literally like a B road and then a link road / motorway, and now this way we're going like an A road all the way back. So rather than have like half and half, it'd be like rubbish and good. It's like okay all the way.
Yeah.
But the difference is that I don't know where the fuel station or the nearest fuel station is. It's also started raining.
Yeah, it has.
The blue skies you can sort of see in the background is gone.
Yeah. We have the seats.
Yeah, we got them. They're in, I'd say, for the money, amazing condition. But for like standard seats, it has the classic like leather in the sun cracking, like in the bolsters and stuff. For the daily vlog, I'll put up some photos now. But super successful trip. The weather was lovely all the way down there. Finding it was reasonably easy, actually.
It actually was, yeah.
And
I think he made it helped what he sent, but it felt more confusing reading.
Yeah, he was basically saying that where the postcode leads you, it takes you to like a B road, like it just keeps going. And he was sending us like loads of photos, like, oh, make sure you don't miss it. There's this, look out for this. So we're like for 2 miles before the postcode, like looking around, trying not to miss it.
And the photos up, just like.
Yeah, like where? Oh, is that it? Is that the van he was on about? Is that the car? Blah blah blah. And then literally the postcode ends, and it was like, oh, it's here. And it was like, oh, okay.
The thing is, the whole place looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
We felt like we went through a little part of the village, and then we went around the corner, and then it felt like we were going over the same part of the village.
Yeah.
And it was like, we were in a loop or.
Yeah, it was weirdly similar, like how the villages and the roads all look. It was like, are we just in it? Are we doing a loop? What's going on here? But yeah, so now we're on our way home. It's probably the end of this little daily vlog. So we've got the seats, and something I forgot to mention was that he offered me this spoiler on the back of the car. And I was looking at the spoiler like, oh, I do quite like that spoiler. It's like a, I think they call it like, it's a WRC one, but it's like the original WRC one where it's just longer and like a bit flat. But it just makes the tiny little spoiler just longer, basically. It looks a bit like my BTCC one. It just gives it that extra lip, basically. And it looks really good. I was like, oh yeah, I'll have it. And I was sat there thinking like, oh, that's looking, like unpainted, that's like an £85 spoiler. I was like, oh, can I justify it? I don't really need it, but I do want one. Yeah, and I was like, I don't really need it. And he said, you can have it, you know, I'll give you a good price. And I was sat there thinking a good price would be £85, considering unpainted ones are worth £85. And it turns out he was thinking about £20. And I was like, oh, because I actually said, oh, that's like an £85 spoiler though, that's alright. He was like, oh, is it? And I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, I thought it was like 20 quid, I was going to give it to you. I was like, oh, we'll go with your price if that's alright. And he was like, wow, now I know how much it's worth. And I was like, oh, no. And it was like 25 quid. And I was like, deal. But it was bonded onto the rear bumper. There was no screws and he just couldn't get it off. So unfortunately, I left spoilerless. But I still got the seats and a windscreen and a window motor, which I didn't need.
And he tried to give you the the front bumper, wasn't it?
Yeah, he offered me the front bumper. It had an SVT, which is like the American style ST170 front bumper, which looks so nice, but I just can't fit it typically. And that's a bumper, yet again, that's worth like £200–250. It was like 50 quid. And I was like, yes, please. But yeah, I mean, he did say he's going to take all of it off, so I could go back down there in like a couple of days and pick it all up. So maybe, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it would be a bargain, and the bumper does look really good. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for, you know, enjoying me and Jade in a little vlog this time. And I'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.